Hey, what's going on, everybody? I'm back. I'm doing another analysis on UFC 163. We have Jose Aldo versus the Korean Zombie. I think it's gonna be a good fight. It's an interesting fight. Not only it's gonna be in Brazil, but this fight looks promising. We got a killer machine in Jose Aldo. He's considered pound for pound at number 4, best in the world. So that's pretty good. And we got the Korean Zombie. He moves forward, doesn't stop, he don't get tired. He's relentless and stays at a crazy pace. How I see this fight going down, I see it being very technical in the beginning from both people, both perspectives. On Aldo's part, I see him throwing a lot more leg kicks in this fight. Wants to slow down the Korean Zombie. And I see the Korean Zombie putting the pressure on Jose Aldo. Not only putting the pressure on him, but trying to press him up against the cage and stop him from throwing some crazy ass attacks. Those leg kicks, those elbows, those knees, flying knees too. So it's an interesting matchup. I have Aldo winning it just because he's champion and he knows how to adapt to situations. And I could see the Korean Zombie also winning it because his cardio. Jose Aldo is known to tire out in the end of the round, like the championship rounds between the 3rd and 5th round, but mainly the 4th and 5th round. He starts to tire out and starts to slow down. He gets a little more technical because he has to relax and get some breaths and use his techniques wisely, and that's where I could see the Korean Zombie shining, right in the 4th and 5th rounds, if it gets that far. I say the victory is going to be a TKO victory by Aldo, 4th round, ground and pound probably, and I could also see the Korean Zombie submitting Jose Aldo, but I think Aldo's ready for it. He's prepared. He's mentally prepared. He's going to take the Korean Zombie seriously. He takes all his opponents. But anything could happen in MMA because we saw what happened to Anderson Silva and Weidman. So just saying that, I say Korean Zombie has a chance. But I still give the edge to Jose Aldo. And in the co-main event, we have Machida and what's his name? Mr. Wonderful Davis. Oh no, I'm sorry. That fight name is just ridiculous to me. I'm sorry, but Mr. Wonderful, change the name, please. You gotta look really wonderful on that canvas when you get knocked out. But anyway, jokes aside, Phil Davis, he's a wrestler, of course, and Machida is a karate fighter. This is an interesting fight only because they say it's for the title. I doubt that. You know how Dana is. He's fickle with that. But I see the fight going in Machida's favor only because he's looser, has more techniques, and he's very elusive and hard to get on the ground. And I don't think Phil Davis will be able to close the distance and put him on his back. He might, but I don't see it happening. John Jones even had a hard time doing it. And John Jones, in my opinion, is a better wrestler than Mr. Phil Davis, Mr. Wonderful. But if he can pull it off, I don't see him doing much down there. I think Machida will get right back up and start playing his game. Machida is going to be elusive, and he's got to be patient, and he's got to put on a fight that the people that put on a fight that people don't like to see, a wait for your opponent type of game. He's going to play a counter-punch game with Phil Davis because he's got to frustrate Phil Davis, and Phil Davis has got to move in and he's got to get baited. So I don't know if it's going to be a knockout, but I think it's going to be a decision. And so that's how I see the fight going out. But other than that, I hope you guys enjoyed this analysis video. Subscribe, like, do whatever you want. You don't have to. I just like to entertain you guys. So that's my analysis. Have a good day, y'all.